Rod,
Yeah.
how many people in history got kicked out of Brooklyn Tech?
I don't know. Maybe
How
only
many-
a couple.
How many people got kicked out of Brooklyn Tech to go to City Ads?
You know, probably only about one or two, I would say at this point.
So you're
I might be the only, I might be the only person by now.
So tell us what
I don't
happened.
even think City Ads is around anymore. I don't think it exists.
Tell us what happened. You were in high school. What grade?
I would say I got addicted to I've been playing games on the internet since I was like 12 or 13. But I really started going hard in terms of writing on the internet and playing games in around 2001, which was 2001, which was it was either sophomore or junior year of high school. And that is when I started cutting pretty much every single class. I went to maybe half of my classes, maybe a third of my classes, all of junior and senior year. I was a very good student at the beginning, so I took like AP Calc and AP Physics early on, so I had some leeway before I started cutting. But I knew really early on I wanted to work in gaming and online media at a young age.
How'd your parents respond?
Oh, they were furious. They were extremely upset. They needed me to be great, have a great education. They did not like me cutting all the time. I also was lying to them. I was making sure that they didn't get the phone call. Because the school would call your mom and your dad and let them know that you were cutting school. But I would intercept the phone calls to make sure they wouldn't get them. There was no email back then, so the school couldn't really email your parents and tell them that you were cutting.
How did you intercept them? What do you do?
I would get home early and I would make sure I got the phone first. If they would call, I would delete phone messages. If they would delete them, I would intercept the principal or the guidance counselor that would try to make contact. I would do everything that I could to not get caught, which did not work out. It didn't last so long. Eventually, I had to give in and say what I was doing. I wouldn't really say I was super supported even after I told them what I was doing, but I knew at a young age what I wanted to do, and there was no one that was really going to stop me from doing that type of thing.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Rod. And one last thing, how would you coach someone in high school who has a passion to a non-traditional career?
At least finish high school. Don't cut as many classes as I did, okay? Maybe a couple here and there. Make sure you still pass the final, all right, even if you're cutting. I was able to do that, by the way, all right? I cut all the classes. I still passed the final. So you got to still make sure that you are able to get through high school. And I would still say you want to get an education. You should want to go to college. However, if you have good motivation, if you have the skills, and you are working especially on the internet, whether it's doing coding or writing or media or anything that's related to an industry that's an internet associated thing, you can do it without school. It's not a total necessity that you need to. Never think that you have to.
Thank you so much, Rod. Appreciate it. See, I got